There is a new nonprofit offering its services to veterans and first responders free of charge. They just have to get in the water for the full experience. Third Coast Rising is using surf therapy to help those groups work through trauma and PTSD. It's part of what they call the flow state of mind. Community Affairs Director Casey Jones is putting their Surfing to Save in our Connecting with Community spotlight.
In every crashing wave, every ebb along the sand, is the reminder water has many forms. For Mark Cox and Third Coast Rising, water is healing.
But there's something about being in this water that's just so therapeutic.
Cox eats, dreams, and surfs the mission of Third Coast Rising.
The overall goal of the organization is to get more veterans and first responders out here to receive this therapy. For me, it's just getting that feeling of pushing those veterans and first responders into those waves and seeing those smiling faces.
He's learned from his military journey that water is his greatest weapon against the feelings many veterans are left with when they come home.
And it's just a weird feeling when you're a veteran and everyone looks at you like someone like that's experienced combat or like fought this like war and you didn't, and you just feel like you don't deserve that respect, and that's what comes to want to go to like become lonely, and it goes into depression, and it's just the weirdest feeling.
That's part of the reason why Shelley Ritter started the nonprofit in the first place.
Our bodies carry the trauma that we have, but could we use our bodies to help us also heal from that trauma?
She found her own healing from PTSD and trauma on a paddleboard.
There's something about being on, near, or in the water that switches us over from this like anxious state to a more tranquil state.
A flow state of mind, as they call it at TCR, and reaching a group where the numbers are the most alarming red flag.
The average human experiences 3 to 4 traumatic events in their life, but a veteran and first responder, it's about 300 to 400.
I've been doing a lot of research, and 22 veterans take their life every day, but a lot of the general public think it's the veterans that see in combat. In actuality, it's only one of the 22 veterans that commit suicide that I actually see in combat. So there's a problem there.
Made me start thinking about, could we kind of create this, combine the mental health and then the surf and paddle to create that surf therapy, which is kind of spreading globally.
Surf therapy is the idea that surf instruction combined with group activity becomes a positive intervention to promote psychological and physical well-being.
It is very, it's a different approach to mental health. We're creating something that is kind of innovative. It's a little bit newer, but what I love about so far our community is that people are willing to try something and just see if it works.
Right now, the group offers 2 8-week sessions. Each week begins right here on the sand with focus groups led by licensed therapists. The rest of the time is spent out on the water with some paddle boards and mindfulness, or on a day like today with the waves like they are, with some self-worth and surfing.
It's a supportive community with people who've experienced similar things, maybe similar traumatic events, or just even like for Mark, just being through like an institution and not having a lot of control over your life. And so it's a community where there'll be likeness and there'll be support.
Paddling through the past by riding the waves of community, healing on the water.
A lot of veterans and first responders out there, they feel like this sense of this weight that they have to provide this service and what they're doing, and it's not allowing them to be free. And like when they get in the water, they just are able to just release that and just not think about the past and what they might have experienced with trauma or anything like that. And just like, it just allows you to be in the moment at the end of the day. It's like the most therapeutic thing for me.
As a newer nonprofit, right now the group has 2 main needs: funding through donations and a new trailer. The hope is to eventually provide this programming year-round, and that trailer would help haul all the gear necessary to do that. The funding would provide new programs, ensure quality therapists, and help secure beaches like this to continue to make a positive impact. For News 8, I'm Casey Jones, putting Third Coast Rising in our Connecting with Community spotlight.